4, 3, 2, 1.
A big hello to you all. Welcome back to the Monday Club.
If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Beep beep. Yay! Monday Club for everyone. So come and rub your tum and maybe even say yum yum. I don't know what I'm singing, but there we go.
Right, are you finished?
You smell of toes.
Don't disrespect my finger.
Stop trying to prod me with a green... I should never have bought that for you. Biggest mistake of my life.
Yes, one of them. A big hello to, everybody. We've got Leslie Gilpin, Ben Tullett, Stevie Film, Leslie Gilpin Railways, Josh's Railway Adventures, Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, Fobbett, Becking, Flammer, Chairman, One Rule, One Model Railways, Ruben Ashwell, Patrick Ling, Wham Gok, Warbler Productions. Says Jenny, hope to avoid the songs. Yeah, as always.
No one can ever avoid the songs.
I was thinking that as well, yes. Very nearly thought you were going to say, rub your tum and kiss my bum.
Why would I do that? Why?
Oh, Harry Sedgwick says, hello and good evening, Jennifer and Zoe. Harry's here and it's my birthday tomorrow on Tuesday.
Well, you know what has to happen now then. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey and you act like one too.
Well, you asked for it. So a big hello, Krista Duke, Smallwood Junction, Southern Train Girl, 156 Andrew, Mel's, Cameron Patterson.
That is not level, Jen.
No, it's not. It's being naughty.
You're being naughty.
The whole system's being naughty. But I'm quite ill today. I have been at work and I really do feel rotten. So just to warn you that I'm not going to be my red hot maximum bottom kicking pace self.
I'm sorry, do you think anyone would have noticed a difference?
Yes.
Well,
yeah,
you opened this by prodding me with a stick. You sang a song about how someone looked like a monkey. So how is this different from any other week?
I've got a migraine, so it's not like at the go and sit in a darkened room stage yet, but it's trying to get there. So
have you taken any ibuprofen?
I've taken paracetamol.
That's not ibuprofen, though, is it?
No, but it's a paracetamol.
Okay.
Don't hassle the Hoff.
No, but I will hassle the Jenny.
Yeah, Damien McKenna says, hi, I'm in Berlin this week visiting my daughter. Can anyone recommend a good model rail shop? I'm not aware of it.
I'm not very
and there will be
up
some.
On Berlin model railway shops.
Hot Dog Pilot 63 says, bedpan nurse. Ooh, are you gonna play nurse?
I'm not going to give you a bedpan, that's
She
for
doesn't
sure.
fit in the nurse's uniform anymore.
I would fit in 5 nurses' uniforms if you stitched them all together.
Yeah. Hammer Shackleton says too much time in the pump up paddling pool.
Yeah.
It's not pump up.
It's not. It's a proper steel pool. It's just,
yeah. Dylan Rupert says Aleve. What's Aleve? Works better for me than ibuprofen. It must be.
It's targeted for migraines.
DJ K666, morning to you.
There you go. There is a list of model railway shops in Berlin.
So we've got Modelbahnen am Mehrendorfplatz, which is in Mehrendorfplatz. Michas Bahnhof Ankauf Verkauf Modelbahn Fund Gruppe, which is in Nürnberger Straße. And then we've got Modelbahn Petscher, which is in Preußstraße 34. So there's 3 listed here.
Yeah, and if you pronounced any of those correctly, I will be amazed.
I got
Basically, they're right down the middle of Berlin. It's like on one giant road, if you look at the thing. There you go,
Peter
see?
Jackson Cheadle Heath says a nicely weathered peak running there. It's class 46 doing the rounds, weathered by Iron Horse Railways actually, and it does have sound as well. We're not going to give a blast just at the moment.
Rule 1 Modern Railways, I love it. Can we please have a video of Jenny trying to read German all evening, please?
Vorsprung durch Technik. Yeah.
Let's have less of your four-spring ducks technique.
My Forspring. Oh, I think there's just stop it!
Ah!
Don't disrespect my finger.
Don't disrespect my duck.
Fear of the duck.
Fear of the,
The
duck.
duck.
Fear of the duck. I have a constant fear the duck is watching me.
Alright, so James Petts, a big hello to you. Houston WHAP says hello, Jenny Zoe, and everyone in the Monday Club. And Iron Horse Railway says, oh yes, that is the peak I did. Absolutely.
He did a peak, did he?
Yeah, 46020 is the one. It's weird in a way. There was a time when I didn't have any peaks whatsoever, and somebody said that this was a glaring omission. So I grudgingly bought a Class 45, and I now have 2 Class 45s, 2 Class 46s, and a Class 44.
Wow. Jenny, so what did you do on Saturday?
On Saturday, well, we went to the Ellis Clark Trains second exhibition stroke open day. So
Yes, we did.
we did, yes, and there will be a video coming from that. We had a great time actually.
It was a fun day.
And
J. Paul Anderson and I have got your video, yes.
James Pett says good evening. Oh, he's saying hello to people. Jeffrey Kite says hi all, hit the like button. Absolutely, don't forget to tickle that like button. The more you tickle the like button, the better that I feel. As you can probably hear, I'm really feeling a bit rough.
Jenny, what was announced at this event on Saturday?
At the event, there was sea lions, sea cows, and a shark brake van, all in O gauge. And they've passed the CAD stage, I believe. So they had 3D prints of some of the bits and pieces, and they look really good.
They did look very detailed.
So we also got news of the Wickham rail car trolley thing. And they had decorated samples there. They're likely to be the next item that comes through from Ellis Clark Trains. But then we have also had some news from Daypole, the 14-ton Air Ministry tanker in O gauge is also been announced. We've seen some CADs of them. And Hellion have also shared with us a further update on projected liveries, the actual livery renders of the 00 scale Class 02 shunter. And some of them are actually different from the ones that were announced a week or so ago on the O gauge models.
Alfonso Laporte should say sounds more like a trip to the Sea Life Centre than a visit to a shred shop.
Yeah, well, departmental wagons all have fish kind type names. So yeah, I've got brain fog. So talk to the nice people.
Was there any news aside from this? Because
I've just been through the news.
That's all the news.
That's all that I'm aware of.
Oh my goodness! So it's 7:10 and we've run out of news.
We have.
So what we're gonna have to do for the rest of the time that we're here. I think we're going to have to beatbox like it ain't no thing. Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't suppose you mind coming and sitting here and just talking to the nice people, would you? Cause
Jen, if you are ill, then I suggest...
I'm not very well. And I did say, no, I'm going to do the Monday Club. And people were telling me to go to bed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the cupboard monkey sit here.
What I want you to do right now, go and get yourself a couple of ibuprofen.
Where would I find them?
They're on the arm of the sofa downstairs. take them with a glass of milk, because that way it won't cause problems.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Come on, give me your hands. Come on, give me your hands. Come on.
I'm going to leave you in the incapable hands of the cupboard monkey. Just get out of the way!
Come on. It's going to be okay.
Okay, right, I'm going to go and do that.
You go and do that.
Yeah, you talk to the nice people.
My goodness, it has been over an hour since I told her that she wasn't in a fit state to do. Is it just me, or does this seat kind of lean backwards a little bit?
Yeah.
When I sat down, it's like, hold on a second, I seem to be going this way. Okay, so I'll put Jenny's drink aside, and I will grab mine. Because it's Monday Club. And I don't know if you can see that, it's the Monday Club mug. I'm going to redesign these because the Monday Club thing, I think it's a little bit too small on them. Speaking of redesigns though, you might have noticed that a fair few of our t-shirts and mugs and things have disappeared from our Teespring shop and from the merch bar underneath the video. That is because Teespring have changed all of their listings. So if you were selling a product that they no longer list, it's all just gone. So I've got a lot of work to do to get our merch back, because apparently we were using stuff that we thought was alright and everyone else wasn't selling. So that's fun. So I've got that to So if you're wanting a Gronk It Up, a Terrier Fest, a Do You DMU, or a few others, then you can't at the moment because it's just not there. But they will be back, and I will be updating Terrier Fest to be 2022 instead of 2020 on its number. Oh my goodness, I do like a good cup of tea. And I certainly do have a good cup of tea. Now, here's the thing. We all know that the essence of a proper, well-running railway, whether it's model or full-size, is a quality cup of tea for everyone operating it. However, what counts as a quality cup of tea? I say PG tips, but I'm betting a few of you out there have your own views. So let me know, and we'll have a poll on the best tea. So we got a question here. Perhaps you could start the videos early to make up for lost time in recent weeks. I would not be averse to that. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And let me just grab a chair to use as a table and bring in the keyboard, because I need keyboard control. I control the horizontal and the vertical. Twining's better than PG, James Pets. Oh, I am not sure about. I think that is controversial. That is a controversial statement. Ooh, James Pets straight in there with the comment that makes you go ooh. Yorkshire tea all the way, says Samuel Ives. Yeah, I thought someone would say Yorkshire. Tetley. Now I will go for Tetley. Yes, that is good. But I like PG tips because I'm pretty sure they've got Assam in them. And I am a big fan of Assam. If I can get hold of that, then no milk, no sugar, just give me the Assam. Very nice, very malty. Aldi tea bags are the best, says Jill Smith. I've heard good things about them, actually. I think they're actually made by a reasonably high-quality tea manufacturer who happens to also make them for Aldi as well. Earl Grey's the best, says Kev McAllister. Ooh, Patrick Stewart and Captain Picard might agree there. Twining's extra strong English breakfast is the best tea, and I say that from Yorkshire. Oh my goodness. Not going for Yorkshire tea. Oof. Don't know about that. Ben Tullett. Can't wait for my taste to come back to enjoy good tea or coffee. Even worse, can't taste beer either. Oh my goodness, how can you not do... How can you... Ooh. Have you got the old COVID? Is that what's happened? Or a bit of a cold? Yorkshire tea is basic AF. PG tips are made by monkeys. Yes, their tea is untouched by human hands. Yorkshire tea is approved by Sean Bean. Yes, but Sean Bean dies in almost every film he's in. So if he's drinking Yorkshire tea and still dies, then, well, you know, there's not a good thing to be said there. So we're going to have a poll of best tea. PG tips, Twinings, Yorkshire, Tetley, and we'll see if we can add any more. That appears to be the only ones we can have. So there you go. Here's your question for your poll. Best tea, because that's what counts on this kind of show. So Jen, I don't know if she's back or not. She's never going to be back. We'll see what happens. If you go to a tea plantation in, say, Sri Lanka, there are piles of different graded teas in a corner, and in a corner a big pile of dust. The dust goes to the UK for British tea bags. That does not surprise me.
Lapsang Souchong's the best.
Jenny says Lapsang Souchong is the best.
It smells like National Trust houses.
Apparently it smells like National Trust houses. Here's the thing. It has a very smoky smell and a very smoky taste, which is great if that's what you want, but not great if that's not what you don't want. That's not what you don't want. What?
Double negative is a positive.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Apparently they do. In logic form.
No matter what you do, the tea never tastes the same broad because of the different waters. All the different minerals and stuff that's in the water in different countries. You're used to what you're used to. That's basically how it is. Sean Bean just makes everything he's in better. Yeah, that's true. You only get a new with Thai food. You used to have an advert like that. You only get a whoosh with a what's it.
If you get an oo with a Thai foo, do you get an e with a Thai fee?
The company I work for swore we'd go on strike in sympathy of the tea makers if they went on strike. Wow. Fair enough. Oh, George Borderini, thank you so much. You're really generous, man. And Jen looks like she's coming back. We'll see how she goes.
Really struggling.
Jen, why do you just lie down? I've got you that orthopedic pillow. Go and have a lie down.
But then who will keep an eye on you?
No one. Don't kneel on the floor, Jen. Don't kneel.
Oh, thank you so much, George Botterini. That's incredibly generous of you. Are you running a poll?
Yes, on best tea.
You've got a
Oh,
poll.
sorry to hear that, Ben. It's disappearing quicker than you thought it would. Had worse effect on Saturday and Sunday. Most symptoms have disappeared, apart from cough and lack of taste. Yeah, they're a bit long-lasting. Some of those effects. I've still got some effects from COVID. I had it months ago, and I still haven't got the lung capacity back because it causes issues. So I'll drink to that. Why am I saying drink to that? No. Best wishes and get well soon is what I actually meant. Jenny, don't kneel on the floor. Have a seat.
Okay.
I'm just going to move the computational devices. Oh, yes. There you go.
I'll move that.
There you go. Have a seat. Do you want to be in the screen area? Or not?
And people could just hear me groaning and moaning.
Fair enough.
Oh, I didn't realise just how bad I felt.
Why don't you just go to bed?
But who will keep an eye on the trains?
Okay.
What will you do if they all just like do their special thing?
Okay, well why don't you just lie on the floor and feel better?
Okay.
Let me make some... Guys, I'll be back in a
I'm over
second.
here.
I'm going to make some space, and then once I come back, we'll...
What? Where are you going?
Once I come back from dealing with this, we'll tally up the votes for best tea. Right, you just have a lie down, okay?
Okay. Oh,
There you go.
right.
You've got plenty of space, don't worry.
I feel good.
No, I think you're going to be calling in sick tomorrow.
I can't do that. I can't let people down.
Jen, you will be letting yourself down if you go to work in this state.
But it's better than letting my pants down.
Yes, I'll grant you that. That is true.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Oh.
Right, just you be careful, all right?
Right.
Because we need you to be all right. It's
Not
essential.
half left.
It's essential that you're oakley dokley.
Okay. Right, you talk to the
Okay,
nice
so
people.
Jen is now asleep on the floor.
I'm not asleep.
She will be soon.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she will. Rest your eyes, you'll be fine. Okay, let's end the poll. Can I bring it up? And 3, 2, 1.
Is it
Here we go.
a particularly tall pole? You get vertigo if you sit on top.
It's not a tall poll. Best tea at number 1 with 32%. PG Tips. Yes, I will drink PG tips to that. After that is Yorkshire tea. How'd you do a Yorkshire accent? Because I can't do one.
Here by gum,
by gum. That's
Get
it.
to whip it back.
Yeah,
Roll
by
down
gum,
to,
Yorkshire
you know,
tea. And then some Tetley.
to mill owner for to privilege.
But coming close on the back of Yorkshire tea, which had 26%, Tetley has 23%, which is not bad. I do like the adverts from the old Tetley stuff. But Twinings is coming in at 17%. That surprises me. I expected Twinings to come quite high, given the fact that a lot of people do love it. Rule 1 model railway says I dislike. Get out.
What's that?
Dislike tea.
Yeah, it is a bit naff. It's like dirty water.
Hand me your British card.
It's like dirty water.
Ian Parker says, welcome to Mill. Where you're born into barn. Twinings is expensive. It is expensive. But they do have a lot of interesting flavours. Yeah, Simon Trent says, Jenny, health comes first. You won't be letting anyone down. Do get better. Jenny's asleep.
No, I'm not. I'm here in case of emergencies.
Yeah, you.
And make sure the trains work.
Okay, just keep your eyes closed and see how you go.
Yeah, I just did some migraine.
Because if you keep your eyes closed, you don't know what I'm pointing in your face. My big smelly feet. Tetley is owned by Tata, the same people who own Land Rover and Jaguar.
And the steel people.
That is amazing. So, in this half of the factory, we make tea. In this half of the factory, we use the tea that didn't quite make the grade for the tea bags to make Land Rovers. Don't get them wet. What am I talking about?
You're talking pants again.
So we got a lot of people saying start the videos now so Jen can see them. Yeah, I think we're going to start. Oh.
Don't forget to tickle the like button.
Give me a second.
And share the stream too. You're right now.
Oh, I think it's just the heat in here. My goodness.
It's not that warm.
Well, I'm going to just turn this and blow it onto...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. The fan wasn't pointed at us and I can feel the sweat dripping off me because this is a very, very humid day. It's been raining here, like seriously pouring down since 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. And it hasn't stopped. And it's still humid. That's how bad it is. So it's having a few effects, let's put it that way. So, I'm going to grab the computational device.
Ow!
What? Oh, sorry, did I just hit you with a keyboard?
Yes.
Oh, I would apologise, but I don't want to. So I'm going to bring up the first of the bits and pieces that we need for setting off the videos. Bling, bling, oomph.
What time is
Look
it?
at that. Time you had to watch, Jen.
I happen to notice that there's less likes on this video than people watching. Hint, hint.
Oh, Jenny is hinting. In my experience, railway people are not very fussy about tea. They experience so many mess rooms, they just take it as it comes. Interesting. New Western Grove says recently got a Wren/Hornby 008F. It has ripped up half my buffer stops though. I think it's stronger than the Acura Scale Celtic. Wow.
They are good actually. The 8F I'd rank as being probably the best model that Hornby 00 produced.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm just going to try and... Yeah, it's incredibly humid here. Wow. That is actually ridiculously warm. So, I'm going to try and get this done so we can make this work. Where's the bleepy beep? You know, the worst part, all these old health things, like going to the sauna, you'll sweat off a load of excess moisture and you'll lose weight.
No,
Well, I never do.
No, I just gain weight.
Because I seem to absorb the water from the air and then just expand and expand as we go.
I just metabolize air into fat.
I don't think you do that.
I do.
I don't think you can do that.
I do.
Do you really? I'm just quickly having a look at all of the stuff that we need. So if I click on there it is. Okay, so just add one to Monday Club. And it looks like we've got everything we need. I cannot move this thing. This is ridiculous. So what's going on? What's going on? Oh, thank goodness. I thought one of my Amazon orders had been cancelled, but no, it's been dispatched. That is good. Taking it out.
Why would they cancel it?
If they can't find it, they'll cancel it. Oh, yes. Oh. Where is this voice coming from? Okay, so here we go. We have from Charlie, and here's another video if you'll stop for it. Always do. Driving down to Rochester, New York to see the Turtles and Gary Puckett. Okay, should be a good show. Okay, so we're going to bring this up. What is that? Jenny.
What? What is what?
You.
What?
This is it. Oh my god, they should not be allowed to put that advert on. What? No way. What appeared to be a news bulletin. And the guy was dressed up to look like a BBC news broadcaster.
And what fake scam were they promoting?
And they were trying to sell loans.
Oh, no, that's...
Yeah. So, I think we can all agree the recession has arrived because the scammers are back.
Borrow your way out of debt.
Which is the button to go to the videos, Jen?
Bottom row, second one in.
Button. See, I don't know how to work this. So, let's do this. This is Charlie, a couple of ongoing projects with tips and tricks. See, here we go. Stefan Svensson says, what's on your t-shirt? Keep calm and... Oh, keep calm and respawn. It's a gaming thing. If you get killed in the game, keep calm, you'll respawn. I don't actually know what's going on here because we can't hear what's happening. But it looks like he's adding lights and the insides to buildings. Yes, he is. Oh my goodness, they're bright. Very bright. So much lens flare, you'd think it was J.J. Abrams doing Star Trek. So, this looks interesting. I'm not sure what the... Are they... Okay. Interesting look. Good cup of PG tips. Oh, I see. It's not stuff. It's the internals. He's got coloured walls and all sorts. That's a really good use of it, and it's going to be nice and detailed. Barnabas says coffee time, me think. You rebel. Hand over your English card. You have to go and be an American now if you're going to have coffee. I still don't, I'm still not going to forgive them for making a giant cup of tea in the harbour and not inviting us over.
You'd have been there with a straw, wouldn't you?
Yes. Ooh, this cup of tea's a bit salty. I'm going to drink it anyway.
It's like, I tell you what, these Americans certainly know how to throw a tea party.
Harry Sedgwick says, a Monday Clubber is never late. This is ridiculous. Yes. A Monday Clubber is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Thanks, Gandalf. You're welcome. I forgot to do the... Yeah, you've got to see behind the
It's funny actually because you were able to anticipate exactly what he was going to say, and you mind his words.
You know, we know how much he's going to do. We know exactly what he's going to say. He says, "So, what is this? Oh, it's a girder. He's painting a girder. Right, now I get it. Yeah, this is interesting." So he's making internals for this building and all sorts. That'll be interesting. Oh, I recognise that tube of white acrylic as well because I use those on my stuff as well. I'm going to jump it on a little bit and see where he's going with this. Jen, you'll love it.
What?
He's making a massive girder bridge.
Oh, right. Hold on. Oh.
So this will be very interesting. There it is.
I approve of this.
Oh, that is nice. That looks amazing. Oh, look how solid it is as well. You can just turn it upside down and let it rock. There's the girders he was doing. Right, it all just comes together so easily. Wow. You have done well, young Padawan. You will become a master. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't bestow the rank of master. You have to be on the Jedi Council for that. Oh, that is really good. Thank you so much for sending that over. That is really nice. Thank you.
Apparently, Mark Wilson says, "Oh my God, the cat's out of the bag. Zoe is Ganfalf."
Ganfalf?
You're Ganfalf.
I am. I'm Ganfalf. I'm Ganonfalf. Aye. You Ganonfalf. Yeah, Gandalf's on holiday, so I had to take over, doing my best impression. So that was from Charlie McGowan. I'll put a link into the chat. There we go. How much iron brew went into those girders? No, iron brew doesn't make girders. They make, excuse me, sorry, they make iron brew from girders. Iron brew made in Scotland from girders. Oh my goodness, how are you doing, Jen?
The ibuprofen's starting to kick in.
So do you want to come back and take over?
Give me a few minutes.
Okay. Let me know if you want to. I'm not going to make you. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to pressure you. But if you want to, it's fine. So what we've got here is Mark Wilson with progress at Stewart's Lane. That'll be interesting.
Ooh.
So let's have a look at this. See if I can bring it up. Oh, beep, beep. Beepity beep. Here we are. Apparently, instead of Gandalf, I might be Gandalf the Off-White or Gondaft. I like it. So what we got? To be honest with you, Mark, you've got to stop sending in photos of real places and suggesting it's a model. Because, come on, look at that. That is just wow. All the detail, he just does it so well. Stevie Film says he is to drugs. I'm not. Yeah. Because let's face it, you know.
Well, yeah, penicillin and ibuprofen's always good.
Oh my goodness. The way he's blended the background in to make it look like it's a foggy day and it just disappears into the white. That is
good.
That is amazing. I'm actually blown away by the quality of this. The way you do all this, Mark, that is phenomenal. It looks so good. And it's such a simple idea, just blend it into white instead of blending into blue. That is so well done. My goodness. Yeah, Josh's Railway Adventure says, Mark Wilson, you do really great, lads. He really does. This is just superb. It looks... This is the thing. It looks real. And my brain is having a hard time convincing itself that it's not. It just looks so good. It's just amazing. Dongit says, are those EPBs painted on the back scene? They really do look like it. It's just so amazing. So well done. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of words to say that it's good. Oh, there, we get it again. Even from down at this angle, it works. The back scene being blended just looks so good. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Wow. And I love the fact that you've got all these different guys doing different various things to make it look like an active scene. It's so well done. Warbler Production says, Mark's a proper artist, not just a modeler. I would say that if you're making models, then you're an artist. That's just how it is. I know that in some languages there's a difference between arts and crafts in terms of how things are seen, but this is an art. Model making is an art. Regardless of how skilled you might say you are, if you're making models, you're an artist. That's how I see it. So, as an artist, I'm going to give you my stamp of approval there. Stamp. Oh my goodness. Now he's taken photos from the 60s. This is so... You've got such a good eye for it as well. It's just, oh, there's so much detail, and the way you've got it there in the black and white, it really makes it all stand out. That is lovely. This is really good stuff. Let's skip it on a little bit. Oh, now we see the outside, and it just looks so good. So I've got to ask, if we're seeing the building from inside, is there a way of accessing the back of your scene? Because that is very interesting.
Obviously there is, otherwise how else do you think you got the picture?
Well, no, you could lower a camera in, is what I'm thinking. There must be different ways. So you must have a way of being able to access the back as well as the front. That is very cool. It's nice to see the building in context with the rest of it. It's very well done. Because there you are. See, we're now seeing inside. So I'm thinking maybe the back of the building lifts off and he's got access that way. It's very interesting. Very well done now, all the way put together. And now he's got the doors down. So every part of it moves. That is really, really well done. Oh, I think I see how this goes. There isn't a back to the building, is there, Mark? Because the back scene looks like it fits straight onto the back of the building. So if there's a hole or a piece of the back scene you can just take out, then that would be a way of doing the photography. That is interesting. Water Road says, any news on the Palbrick wagon?
As far as I'm aware, it's still due when they said it would be. I can't remember when that was. I think they said September. I haven't heard any updates, and I haven't been charged the final balance to pay for them. So I must check that up actually.
Yeah, give them a follow up just to see how it's going. And here again, we're seeing it from the other side. This is really, really well done. Oh. Sorry about that. There's a removable mirrored back, says Mark Wilson. That's how he's doing it. Right. I can see that working really well. It's lovely to see how these work. I'm really enjoying these. This is fantastic. And I love the fact that you've got a slightly muted lighting, which works well with the foggy background. Whoa. So here are your reference photos, I take it. That is cool. So we can now see, yeah, you're making really good replicas here. That is so good. Wow. Thank you so much for sending those in. Oh, even more. Hold on. Do you just place different doors on?
Well, yeah, because the doors change over time.
That is amazing. Oh, wow. So you can replicate different times by having a different... That is so cool. That's a great idea.
Oh, my back's tricked out.
Do you need me to help you up?
No. Okay. I've been lying on the floor in the wrong position too long.
Andy T741 says, totally agree, Zoe. Starts with a blank baseboard in your imagination. Talent is the never finished art. Absolutely. This is so well done. Thank you so much, Mark. Are you okay there, Jen?
Yeah, can you remember what I did with my glasses?
Yeah, they're here. Okay, you asked me where they are and then don't want them. Okay. It's just a pop quiz for you, isn't it? A memory test.
Yes, it is.
Hey. Well, did I pass?
No.
Thank you so much. Yeah, doors from the 60s to the 90s. That is so well done. Thank you. Okay. We've got a...
Hello.
So do you want to take the seat back?
No, you're doing really well.
Oh. It would help if I could change places, though.
Oh, just give me a moment. Just.
Okay, I'm not pushing you. That's all I'm saying. It would help.
Don't hassle the half.
Apparently, I'm hassling. I'm the hassler.
Yeah, you're hassling the half.
Okay, well, I'm just going to take away the emails for a second to make sure that everything's fine. On the layout, we get to see all the bits. Here we are. Oh, there we go. For people who are saying, what's happening? Jen has had a bit of a migraine and has been laid down for a while, since basically 20 minutes ago, just to see if she's going to get better. I'm not trying to hassle her to come back on the show. I'm just trying to make sure that she's okay.
But you are just trying to hassle me.
Meanwhile, I am here melting under these lights, which is why I look a weird colour.
You always look a weird colour.
So, it's looking like a really nice layout. We've got that good colours there, and everything's doing well. Andy81E says, finally built my baseboards. I'm all set to build, but I have no idea where to start. I think your best bet is pick an area and work on that a little bit, and then if you find that you want to do something else, go and do a little bit else, and then see how it builds up from there. That would be my way of doing it. Just pick an area and go. Because if you try and work out what the perfect bit is, you'll never get started. That's my view.
Yeah, you just got to get stuck in. Starting is always the hardest part.
Yeah, and always remember, if you don't like something, you can always take it back up.
And have confidence in your own abilities.
I would drink to that, but I've just finished my tea.
Okay.
Very nice.
Right, do you want me to move over?
Are you okay?
I'm just trying to get my blood pressure back up.
Are you at a point where you're okay?
I can press buttons.
Right.
I'm Homer Simpson of the model railway world.
Do you want this chair? Because it might help with your back.
I prefer the puff.
Okay.
I like to sit on the big puff.
Right. Take your time. It's okay. It's okay. Right.
Let me just pull. There we go. Right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Just when migraines strike, you don't really get much choice in the matter.
Yeah.
So. Hello, everybody. I am sort of back, still a bit delicate. Alfonso La Pulsa says, waiting on baseboards I ordered. Until they arrive, I'm just bouncing ideas around my head. Oh, be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Skipsy Trains. Big hello to you, Andy81E, J94, Tim Maslin, who says, hello, Cupboard Monkey, are Jenny's tunnels made of cardboard? No, the tunnel mouths are actually, the one on the top level, they are, well, the ones you see now
I'm
on
going
this
to move the camera. That's why I've moved over to this one.
Right. Whoa,
Yeah.
right. They're actually what used to be Merit plastic tunnel portals, and just down a little bit, just down, because you're getting a lot of sky and not much in the way of train. That'll do.
I just moved around
I
so you
think
can
they're
see what
sold
you're
by
talking about.
Pico now.
Right.
But on the other side, the top one is again another one of these Pico X Merit plastic ones. And the bottom ones are Hornby Scaledale.
Right.
Barnabas Junction says, how do you prefer your cuppa? Hot straight from the kettle or after it's cooled? I prefer neither, because I don't like that dirty dishwater.
Well, I'm an artist, which means that I tend to get in the zone while I'm working.
In the zone.
And that means you forget about your drinks that you make. So I like having a hot cup of tea, but I tend to drink a cold cup of tea.
Ah, yeah. Iron Horse Railway says, no, it stops your brain receiving the chemical that makes you sleep. You can still rest and sleep with caffeine in your system. Yeah, I find that too much caffeine actually puts me to sleep, conversely.
It kind of resets you.
Yeah, I kind of, I've become prone to just dropping off to sleep.
Yes.
Skipsy Train says, will anybody be going to the Rails of Sheffield Open Day this Saturday? I shall be helping out there all day. Well,
I believe you are there.
I believe you are there.
You can believe what you want.
Well, you are. Well,
I am there because I'm filming for you.
Yeah, so Zoe and I will be there. At the
But
Rails
someone
of
will be at
Sheffield
our house,
Open
so
Day.
don't worry.
Well, yeah, you've got your sister and brother-in-law with their kids coming.
Yeah.
To make full use of our pool, so it'll probably be raining. Model Railway Fantasia says, going to Dash. Have a good evening, everyone. You take care.
Thanks for
And
coming
don't
along.
forget, everybody, do please tickle that like button and share the stream to social media. It's a great way of helping the channel to grow. Ben Tillett says, too much alcoholic beverage can make me sleep well. No, you see, I find if
it
I have
can't.
alcohol...
It actually can't. It will make you go to sleep, but you won't get the same rest because alcohol interrupts REM sleep, which means you don't get the proper deepness that you need for a proper bit of rest.
Yeah, I find if I have too much alcohol, I kind of pass out. Well, that makes me sound like I'm drinking until I wake up in a skip. But no, I find that I just drop straight off, but I don't feel well rested in the morning.
Yeah.
Malcolm Phillips says weather for next weekend is reported as being good. So the pool report is good.
Good.
Good. I said that.
I did like one. Where's the quote gone? Someone pointed something out about being an artist. Yes, Ham Shackleton says a real artist is one who washes their brushes in the cuppa and tries to drink the brush cleaning water. Yep, been there, done that.
Yeah.
I think we've all been there and done that.
Yeah. Right. So, do you have another video or anything?
Yeah, I've got...
Yeah, because we didn't show any last week. I'm mindful of that. So, we should get through the backlog.
I'm happy to. Don't worry about that.
Sarah Davis says, waking up in a skip is an indicator of a good night out in my book.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, is it... So, I'm really sorry. I got really drunk and I woke up in the skip covered in my own vomit. Anyway, enough about me. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today.
My biggest issue with waking up in a skip being an indicator of a good night out is, what if you were on a boat at the start of the night and you wake up in a skip?
I'll be honest with you. We used to have really good weekends out when I was at university, and we'd just go on the train up to Edinburgh. That's how we used to go. We were too poor to. We would nurse a pint of Foster's for the entire night because we were students. We couldn't afford to get drunk.
So, next up we have from the Aylesmead Project. Hi Zoe, hope you and Jen are well. Here's a couple of links to the latest updates for the Aylesmead Project.
Ooh.
So, here we go. It's 10 minutes long. I will put the link into the chat. Please bleep bleep.
So, I hit play.
This video contains no paid advertising.
Ah, lovely jubbly. But Harry Sedgwick says, Jenny, a middle line, it stopped. Middle line, oh yeah, it has actually. It's being naughty.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's trying to go around. Grab the pointy stick there.
Ah, we've got a derailment at the back, which is in turn increasing the drag.
Ah, it's an anchor. Oh, I do like these liveries. They're very nice. For a second there, when I turned around from watching what Jen was doing to seeing this, I thought, hang on, who's parked a locomotive at a petrol station? It's not a petrol station, is it?
Well, it's a diesel station for diesels.
Yeah, but it's not like, ding ding, fill her up on pump number 4, please.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I think I moved too quickly there.
You be careful, okay?
Ooh.
Sarah Davis says, Foster's. It'd be very near to its use-by date too at the Unibar.
Yeah, I always used to be the thing saying, you got any Fosters? And it's like, yeah, we're just topping off a keg now.
What's happened there?
I don't know. I don't know. Something is being naughty. They go, I see you're really busy. Oh, that's come off. That's what the problem is.
So it wasn't on the track, was it not?
It is successfully derailed.
Well done.
So reset, press the button. The red one.
I am pressing it.
Press and hold. There we go. Oh, the press flows. They're the Ellis Clark Trains ones. They're good, they are. Right. Oh,
is everything okay now?
Yeah, I like the brake.
That one's not moving.
Yeah, just...
Huh. You were going to have a go at me there, weren't you? You were going to have a go at me for pointing out that it wasn't moving.
Just...
I'm pretty sure that's not what you meant to do.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh.
got a lot of...
So there'll be sound on these as well. These are all O gauge. I do like the brake fan, it has to be said, and the gronk.
I do like what Joey BVR's just said there. Oh look, it was alright till Jenny fixed it. It's true, it's funny because it's true. What was that he just knocked off there? Oh, he's working on his sides. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh. I like the way he's showing you exactly where to get these things.
That is a really nice thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's always helpful. People always do ask.
That is very cool. American Budweiser is still over chilled Nat's water. I have to admit, I do like a Budweiser. I very much like the Budweiser Zero. It's very nice. But...
What, the alcohol-free Budweiser?
Yeah.
Or as everybody else calls it, Bud.
Tap water, yeah.
No, it's just Budweiser.
But the one, when I used to drink, and I don't anymore, I haven't drank for years. But when I did, I really liked the proper Czech version, Budvar. So good.
Oh.
But my goodness, it's incredibly strong compared to a lot of other lagers.
Ham Shackleton says, in the Navy, we found their drunks in the skip and took them back to...
And I like this, yes. In
ship.
the Navy, we found the drunks in the skip. In the Navy, we took them back to the ship. In the Navy.
Oh, dear.
Love it. Love it. This is really nice.
I like the way it's showing you what all the different bits and pieces are.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I bet you couldn't do that because you can't remember where you got them from.
I'd have to look up, but yeah.
2, 3, 4 LEDs super glued to the inside roof.
How interesting.
Super glued.
Look out for Friday video. We're reviewing the holy grail of building lighting. DCC addressable building lighting. So you basically turn it on and off with your handset.
Do you have any that you can show them doing it?
Yeah, probably.
But we'll do that after this video.
We might have to turn the lights down a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, look at the fan! Look at the fan!
It's spinning.
It's spinning, yeah.
This is so well done. In the gravy, you can sail the 7 P's. In the gravy. Mind yourself on that cheese. In the gravy.
What do you like? I do like the oil and grime between the tracks. It's something that it really does look good. That really oily, grimy track where things have just vommed up all the dirty grease and oil down.
Valleys 56XX says, when my dad was in the Navy, he found a squadron commander drunk in a bush and took him back to base. Got a 48-hour pass whenever he liked it after that.
Yeah,
nice.
Literally, don't tell him, Pike.
This is brilliant. We have been going on for 5 minutes on it, though. I'm going to skip along a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's...
I am so sorry for your loss, man.
Oh, so sorry to hear.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
No, I do like that track grime. It really does work.
That looks,
well.
it looks wet.
Well, yeah, like slicked with oil.
Yeah,
and
but that's
stuff.
what I mean. Sometimes when I've seen a few attempts at it, I think people haven't quite gone the whole hog and made it right because it just looks a little off. But, oh man, that looks good. But yeah,
you're liking that
great.
fan.
It just makes it work. It makes it look great.
I believe that's what the Super Deluxe Bachmann 37s and 47s have as well.
Wow.
And it's like a separate motor that does that. Although I think the Hellion, a lot of the Hellion O gauge models do. Ooh.
Slicker than a teddy's head.
Why would a teddy's head be slick?
We never heard the term teddy boy.
Ah, I was.
Thank you so much for sending that in, Ailsmead.
I was
great.
thinking like Teddy's
a teddy boy. Oh, sorry, I'm wobbling the thing with my jiggly leg again. Right, what do I need to do to turn these lights around and show
Oh, right.
people?
So we were going to look at the holy grail of layout lighting. So, no, you leave it alone. So, I'm just going to turn off Right. So it's not the best angle, but let's have a look.
You're welcome, Iron Horse.
60.
Jen's not great at some of these things, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Which one's on? Select accessory 60. Oh, right.
Oh,
I can see. Oh, they're not quite on camera. No, that's off camera. So we've got. Turn the main lights off. Come on,
Yeah.
let's do this properly. So.
you mean the thing I was trying to do?
Oh, right. Hold on. I can't see what I'm doing. So.
Jenny, you are so smart.
You can't see it on.
Oh, do you want me to turn the lights back on then?
Hold on. Let's try. Can't see very. Let's see. No, it must be.
I'm going to turn the light back on. Is there a camera you can grab and show?
Nope. It doesn't really show up well on these cameras, so you can turn those lights back on.
Oh well.
So there we go. Yes, Cottesmore Monday Club After Dark.
Oh, don't get Jenny started on the idea of a Monday
Too
Club
hot
After
for
Dark.
YouTube.
No, if we get too hot for YouTube, the buffer starts to just jump and we start ending up being a slideshow instead of a video.
But anyway, we're going to do the full review of the holy grail of building lighting. We are actually, I'm retrofitting them to existing buildings, which is always going to be a harder way of doing it. But what I would have loved to have done is actually been in a position where, for example, the military building, having had a light in all the different rooms. And unfortunately, we're not in a position to be able to do that. But if we could, you're talking about, say, like a whole terraced street, and you could have...
basically, all of these you could have... all of them you could have different lights on and off.
So you could have 12 or 24 different lights, and all of them DCC addressable.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have to have switches everywhere. You could just do it from your handset.
Yeah, no switches needed. And also, it takes the power from the DCC bus. So, some good stuff.
It does sound great.
Nigel Cole says if it's too hot for YouTube, the buffers on the track will melt. Richard Swiderski. It's like, sarcasm. That was good, Jenny. Get off my finger of doom.
Stop making my belly wobble like a bowl full of jelly.
There we go. Come on, you behave yourself. Right. So, do we have another video?
Yes.
So, we're going to queue up another video.
Oh, you want me to queue some up? You just asked if I had any. So I said yes.
Queue it up. Behave yourself.
I could do one or the other, but not both.
And stop sniffing those pants.
You take that back. I do not sniff pants.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Right. I need to find... let's see. I need a replacement for that castle locomotive.
Ooh. So Simon Paul says, "Hi Jenny and Zoe. Here's a video of some locomotives back in Crewe in 2014. If you skip to 5 minutes into the video, 5972 Hogwarts Castle is approaching Crewe, which I filmed back in 2014.
All right.
Okay, let's try and bring this up. Does it? Yes, it is. I get there in the end." So we've got an unskippable advert. So I'll just reload that until I get...
Yeah.
They've been listening. Cool and Soothe Migraine advert now. At least it's skippable. They've been listening to you.
Yeah, that always... I always think when that happens, that's just like a little bit suspect.
Just a lot.
Right, I'm gonna...
Iron Horse says, Zoe, your denial incriminates you further. Objection!
Objection overruled. You are incriminated.
You're in something, Jen. Press and see buttons.
There you go.
Here we go. So let's have a look at this. Got the sound. So, Steam locomotives are crew number 1. Very interesting use of transitions there. Ooh. Jenny, what's that?
That is a class 56, I think.
Ooh.
Yep, 56303.
You just know because you read the number.
Well, no, I knew it was a 56 before you could read that number.
Where's my... There it is. I was trying to get this.
Valley's 56XX has any news on that haul being shipped off to Japan Harry Potter exhibition? I believe it is. And there's a lot of people up in arms about this. Unfortunately, money talks, but you would have thought in the film industry that they could actually just build a Lucky Likey, because it's not needing to run. So I do feel that they've been a little bit lazy in that they could have avoided bad publicity and probably a lot of cost by just building a Lucky Likey that, to all intents and purposes, would look the same.
Oops. Can I just say one thing, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, if you believe that money talks and that it is talking to you, see a doctor.
Yes, so you need to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I do like that blue. That is very nice.
Yeah, I do actually. I've got a few. I've started getting quite a few locomotives with that blue. Got East Asiatic line and Prince Palpatine. Palpatine?
Prince? What? You have Emperor Palpatine?
Let me see.
Jenny's got a train named after the Emperor.
Prince Palatine.
That's not Palpatine.
I was close.
No, you weren't.
I was really close.
No, you weren't.
I was so close.
You weren't even marginally close.
I was so close that you're going to shut up right now.
Beep beep.
Yeah. Ooh. SHGP Media says the Queen on my fiver keeps talking to me. Money talks. Funnily enough, the new plastic fibers, you can play records with them.
We did that when we first
We
got
did.
one.
I've actually got a video of just doing it.
Yeah.
Ben Tullett says they built a Lucky Likey in America of Alton Hall for the theme park.
Yeah.
Ruben Ashwell says blue is my favourite colour. Valley's 56XX says that blue livery is gorgeous. Should have been adopted.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. That blue is really, really nice. And Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says, tornado in blue? When did that happen? Well, what year did they say this was? 2014 or
Something like that, yeah. Right on Track says, good evening everyone, hope you're well. Does that mean that he's late?
Oh, well, I don't know.
A Monday clubber is never late, Frodo
said
Baggins.
Gandalf.
Nor is he early.
Or should I
He
say
arrives
Gandalf?
precisely when he means to.
Thanks,
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
So you're not going to suggest he's called Gondaft? Oh, this one's off again.
Oh, it's been a pain in the bottom, isn't it?
Yes.
When it comes round, I will grab that and I will spank its bottom.
Knowing you probably would, and everyone would go, ooh. So, you said about 5 minutes in, we'd see the Barry Trotter. Patrick Furlong says, hello, Jennifer. How are your plans for world domination going? Hello there to Sir Patrick Furlong, also known as Lord Treguard of Dunshelm.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to the Castle of Confusion.
I loved Nightmare. It was such a good show. Gandalf the Primate. I always find that funny when they call religious people primates. It's like, dude's not a monkey.
What? Why would they call them primates?
I don't know. Okay, we'll be moving
That's
on.
like calling really pious people heathen.
So, look how low down that roof is next to that train. It almost makes it look like a model. It's not, but it almost makes it look like a
the
model.
awning, no, that's just to keep the
It's
rain
the
off.
light and things like that, I think it is.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, excuse me. I'm getting a bit tired here, my goodness. Simon Train says, this video from my main channel used to post model rail videos there, but created this channel to keep the model railway videos waiting for the main channel. Fair enough.
Ooh.
Ah, here we are. Here's the Barry Trotter.
Chuff chuff choo choo. I do like Crewe. It's still quite an interesting station.
There's a lot of rail there.
So good night to Mel's. I hope you're okay, and we'll hopefully see you next time.
Thanks for coming along. Take care.
Harry Sedgwick says Billy's replacement XL and ER BR Crimson and Cream coaches on middle line in case of failure against. And B2000RO Toys channel. Hi Jenny and Zoe. I've been thinking about what shade of brown paint I could use for Duke when I start an 009 Duke the Lost Engine. I don't know. I think actually that have a look at Humbrol number 29, I think it is.
Okay.
It's got that kind of lived-in, used look to it. The other alternative is Humbrol number 110. Ruben Ashwell says Crew Station is awesome.
It's very interesting, yeah.
And actually, that sort of maroony colour, it's like the BR kind of Midland region maroon that some of the Princess Coronation classes got.
It's not a bad colour. I think I prefer blue. I think blue works really well
I like
for
that.
those big chunky
I like the
locomotives.
experimental purple, which isn't
Yes,
really
that's a good one as well.
which isn't really purple. Oh! David Scott says late this evening, just off another meeting. What have I missed?
Gandalf's been running up the stairs there. Are you alright, Gandalf?
A Monday clubber is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
You sound a little bit out of breath there, Gandalf.
Yes, just a bit.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Thanks, Gandalf.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so thank you very much for sending that in.
That was lovely, thank you.
Brilliant.
Joshua W56 says mid-Sodor brown looks nice.
Yeah, it's just knowing what colour that actually is.
Yeah, that is the issue, isn't it? We can talk all night about the different colours, but if we don't know how to get it.
See, I think...
Sarah Davis says there was an experimental purple.
Yes.
Jennifer, would you like to show it?
Well, I'd have to dig it out, but
Okay.
yes. But it's not really purple. It's like
quite a
blue
bluey, yeah.
with a hint of red in it or something like that.
That's generally what purple is, yes.
And there was 4 A4s, a King class, I want to say, and some A3s, and possibly a spam can that got it, and it wasn't long-lived. Quite an unusual livery. I'm only aware of it because of Walter K. Wigham being released by Hornby.
That was a weird advert we just got there. Model Railway Academy.
Yeah.
No idea what that is.
Yeah, but it's on message, isn't it?
Yeah. So here we are from Richard from
them.
Sorry, I just rewound that.
Oh,
So,
hold
from,
on.
Richard
Let me just change the language. There we go. So we had the cupboard monkey defaulted to gibberishese.
I've never even been to Gibraltar.
No, not that one. Right. Anyway. Right. Anyway.
So here we go. This is from Richard Swiderski. It's the Blue Pullman HST. Here we go. Walking down the street. Press the button. Yes.
I did press the button.
Not quick enough. Empty coaching stock from Dundee to Crewe.
Oh. Wigan Model Railway says A3 Tranquil. The loco was experimental purple.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh!
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, but that cut. No, no.
That was so funny. I like that.
Not
just
when
wobbles
you got,
in, then just zooms off.
Not when you got a migraine.
Gibraltar, I hardly know her. Love it.
Yeah. I do like that livery actually.
Intercity
And
is
that
the
livery.
best.
Yeah, but that livery kind of works on them, you know. Yeah. Ooh, is it me or is it getting warm?
It's you.
So I'm just gonna.
That was brilliant. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much.
Always lovely to see these. I have to admit, it is actually getting quite warm, yeah.
Oh, well, that takes the edge off. Oops.
You've got to love that. Oh, that takes the edge off, turns the thing off. This is lovely. Where's it gone? Jen, would you hold the fort while I go and get us refreshments in the form of ice creams?
Okay. So we've got
That'll
Tim
be
Maslin asks, does anybody know if Daypol make their products in the UK, EU, or if they move production to China? Their mega truck wagons are out of stock in most places. A lot of their stuff is made in the UK. I'm not aware of anything being made in the EU, but they do make their locomotives in China. But they're a big advocate of whatever they can make in the UK, they do make in the UK. So a lot of the wagon range, things like that, is made in the UK. Ruben Ashwell says, I fancy an ice cream. I do too, actually, and I suspect that I'm going to get one. Darren Mould says, Darrenbury Central, I saw Hogwarts Castle on the Gloucestershire Warwick Railway a few years ago. Jenny, are you going to Worley? Just ordered a 4MT from Hattons. Yes, I will be at Worley as a guest of KR Models. And yes, that was some other news. The Bachmann 4MTs are just arriving. I think there's 3 different versions. Could be 2, maybe 3. So if they're on your hit list from the most recent Bachmann announcements, then they are coming through into stock. Sarah Davis says, have you brought enough ice creams for all of us, Zoe? You know the rule. Yes, she did, but unfortunately she ate them, so you'll just have to basically shout loudly into her belly button. I think that's how it works. Right. Oh, here comes the DP1. Put the DP1 on that train. It'll show him who's boss. The Castle is a Hornby Super Detail with sound Castle locomotive. It's just starting to slip on the slippy rails round the other side. Josh's Railway Adventure says, I will be at Worley this year. Naive Gage says, good evening, everyone. Oh, that suggests like you might be a bit late.
A Monday clubber is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Oh, whoa. Alfonso La Pulsa says, I've got a tub of wasabi flavour ice cream in the freezer. It's surprisingly good. That's just wrong. I'm sorry, but Sarah Davis asked if you brought enough for everybody, and I said you had, but unfortunately you then scoffed them all.
I did buy enough for everybody, but Jen ate them in the pool yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh my goodness, what's wrong?
Yeah, I'm just talk to the nice people.
Are you messing about?
I'm having some kind of ice lolly crisis.
You've lost the ability to unwrap an ice lolly. No, I worry about you sometimes. And Naive Gage says, I am never late. Exactly, that's it exactly. Arrives precisely when he means to.
Don't forget that the Monday Club wagon is still available to order. The link is down below in the description box. I still haven't chased up Rails just to find out how well they're selling. Last time I checked, it was just over half, something like that, and that was a long time ago. So do get your order in for the Monday Club wagon. It's being made exclusively for us by KR Models, and it's based on their original design PAL brick wagon, and it'll be lettered up for William Loud and Sons. So do check that out.
I am looking forward to seeing that.
At some point, we did look into doing wagons in N gauge, but at the moment, Pico still got backlogs, so they're not really taking on any commissions at the moment. So we did look into it. Other options proved to be more expensive than I would have liked.
Yeah.
So it's still on the back burner. Another option is O gauge. Again, Really, the only realistic people to commission from would be Daypol. But again, it's a cost issue.
Yeah, and that's just how it is right now. But you never know. In the future, we'll see what happens. So, I'm now bring up the next one. This is from Henry Van Wyck. It says, "Hello, Zoe and Jenny. Here's a link to my latest YouTube video called Vintage Special. 2 different steam locomotives and a pair of the first diesel electrics used by the South African Railways haul a rake of balcony coaches around my layout." Okay,
Vic
this should be
Freaks
interesting.
asks, speaking of KR models, is there a date for the Fell? I believe they're incoming.
Incoming!
People are starting to be charged, which suggests that they are imminent. That's all I know. I know that review samples for some of the magazines were sent out a couple of weeks ago, so they must be pretty imminent. But I haven't got one.
So here we are. Another passenger train that adds variety to an operation. Here we go. First leg of our journey from Bloemfontein to...
Bloemfontein to... oh, it's gone now. The thing I like about this layout is the fact that it's on 3 different levels. There's so much real estate for the model. And it's nice to see the South African Railways model.
Yeah, there's all different kinds. And that's one of the things I love about this show. Now we've got people from everywhere. So we get to see all kinds of different things.
And certainly in the UK, you just wouldn't come across South African Railway stuff. I'm not even aware of any shop in the UK, not even the fabled Arcadia models, that actually stocks South African Railway outline stuff. It does have a Chilean locomotive, which I found quite intriguing.
That would be
but
interesting
again, I
to
think
see.
it's just there out of novelty rather than anything else.
So we've got interesting transitions where here it comes.
Ooh. That's a big chunky monkey.
I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, that is an interesting looking one. Wow, that light's bright.
That is quite a bright light.
Thunderbolt Models apparently, according to Peter Jackson. New model railway outlet now selling South African models. So
Oh,
there you are,
interesting.
we'll have to have a look into it.
Yeah, if somebody is able to share a link to them, that'd be quite interesting.
This
I
is
really do like some of these models.
This is a very interesting livery, and it's like, is that a silver bit on the front with black baffles?
It's got like a silver smoke box detail picked out.
It's definitely eye-catching, and look at this brightness of that light.
Oh, you see the signal move? It's got working signals as well.
Yeah, why not?
This is
Apparently
helping.
yeah, I thought it would. Apparently they've got a website. We'll have to look that up. Oh my goodness. So there's no side to that track going down. I'd be so worried.
Clearly he's fettled it so that it works really well.
It is really well done. Is that a camper van in the background there, I spot?
It is, yeah.
Wow, a big SAR loco with a condensing tender. Yeah. It's an interesting... I also like the look of the roof on these wagons. The
Coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got almost like balconies on the ends.
It has a slight oriental look to the way the roof kind of moves. Slopes even. I do like this. This is very cool. I'm going to move it on a little bit though. See where else we get to, because it's quite a long one. Oh, got it. Oh!
I like that city scene.
Yeah.
So is this Bloemfontein or is this the other place?
Don't know.
Hmm.
This is very cool. We're getting a good look at the livery as well.
I'm looking at it. Is that
Very
a 4,
detailed.
410-2 or something, or a 210-2?
I don't know.
I'm assuming that the extra tank car behind the locomotive is for, I would guess, if it's not a water carrier, then it's for fuel oil.
Could be. I mean, it probably is going a long way.
482, the locomotive, 482.
Ah, how do you pronounce that?
Clerestory.
Clerestory. The coaches have clerestory roofs, says Walker Productions, with the balconies will give cooler interiors to them in the African heat. Fair enough.
Point. Of course, because air conditioning is a relatively new thing.
Yes. Ah, apparently Thunderbolt models are based in Daventry.
Daventry?
Oh wow, that's an interesting looking livery. Is that green on the front, or is it just? Oh, it's just the light.
Oh, it's the green light from the
Yeah.
colour aspect signals.
Stephen Cameron says he's late.
Oh.
Here he comes.
A Monday clubber is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
You're welcome.
This is very cool. Right.
And
Everyone's saying they're guessing it's a water carrier because it's coal in the tender.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Good
Uh-huh.
point. Valley's 56XX says my mate used to go to South Africa to buy VW campers from interior Johannesburg Way and ship them back to the UK and resell them. Good money with no salt corrosion.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good point, yeah.
I'd heard that actually they were making them until comparatively recently in Brazil, of all places, so you could actually import effectively brand new ones from Brazil.
Wow.
And there was quite a big market for that.
Oh, wow, look at that.
I like it. Ruben Ashwell says, see, this is what happens when you say you're late.
Did someone say they were late?
I don't know, no, back in your box, Gandalf.
Okay.
This is a very cool, huh? But we've gone on quite a while with it. It's almost 9 minutes, so if you jump
I
back...
do like those coaches.
It's
but
so well
thank
done.
you so much for sharing this with us.
This is really lovely, thank you. So, we've got a fair few left.
Well, we didn't do any last week, so this is quite. It's just quite civilized, plodding through whilst we chat about stoofs.
Well, yes.
Skipsy Train says Thunderbolt models were at the Sur Valley Railway exhibition in Loughborough last weekend. An excellent exhibition in 4 halls of the local grammar school.
Nice.
I'm going to have to look that up. Thunderbolt models. Write that down, Will. We'll have
I'm
to.
busy, you write it down.
Don't want to.
What do you like?
I'm like you, only more organised. Right. And then it says, Going to the Dogs presents mail trains. Well, you know how you can tell that they're mail trains? Well, they have the mail bags underneath.
Oh, dear.
Krista Duke says TARDIS to the right of screen under the chat.
So, we've got Colin Bernacle of Going to the Dogs says, Hi all, hope you're well. Attached video for the Monday Club. Initially it shows a Class 90 on a mail train. The Class 90 is then stabled and the Class 47 takes over for the journey south. So let's have a look. Do you want to press the button?
Pressing the button
Here we
as
go.
we speak.
Simon Train says, to be fair, I did say do a bumper show with videos and it's finally happened.
Hey.
You see, we get there in the end. That is a very nice looking
Yeah, I
station.
like your sleeper spacing as well. The sleeper spacing is, I'm guessing you've either used something like Legacy Track or SMP, something like that. or maybe even take Pico and slide the sleepers further apart. But that's got a much more British orientated sleeper spacing. People have been looking at the TARDIS apparently.
Yeah, but we're doing the videos, so I traditionally never move the TARDIS during the videos because the doctor's busy helping with the stuff. Oh my goodness!
Of course, the Bachmann Class 90 has a servo-powered pantograph. Oh, I like, and the dipole signals really, really good. Hold on, is this pantograph down?
No, it's up.
Ah, the thing about the knitting, the overhead catenary is, it's nice and all that, but it does then very strictly date your layout and makes cleaning the track quite difficult. Don Gets Mother Rowe says, looks like bullhead track to me. It looks really good, actually, really, really good. So it may well be the bullhead track.
I'm just loving the fact that the pantograph goes up and down.
There's a Class 47 there in the same res livery. Really, really good. Oh, thank you, Flymo Chairman 1, for sharing that link. We will check that out. Josh's Railway Adventure says I will be getting the Bachmann 90 in 2 weeks. It does look to be a great model, actually, I have to say. It's just cost. I've reached a point where I've basically spent too much money on stuff. So,
and what I'm surprised at is that you ran out of space before you ran out of money.
yeah. Going to the Dog says it's Pico bullhead track.
Right.
Thank you for that. Yeah, it does look good, actually. Really does look good.
So we got mail now heading south. Beep beep.
I like this bridge because it's
got stuff on it. So
but it's
dumped.
It's a bridge that's not a bridge insofar as it's a scenic feature. But you don't actually need to model what's underneath the bridge. You're using the bridge sides to create that look of a bridge.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really effective way of making your layout feel like it's
bigger.
Yeah, it's got more depth.
Yeah, you're given the suggestion of other things going on, which is always good.
Warbler Production says, I love a Class 90, but it would look silly having one go into a model of Blenheim Festiniog before 1964.
Well, maybe.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I just buy whatever I want.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's like, I learned long ago that being constrained, like constraining yourself.
Thank you for sending that in.
It wasn't for me. So as you can see on Weir Yard, we've got all sorts of stuff going around.
So we've got an interesting one here. Okay, you've said that once before, Cosy. I'm not going to allow that twice. We don't do repeats of adverts. Skipsy Train says, "What? You don't have to model what's under a bridge? No, you don't have to. You can, but if you want
what,
to,
like a little troll in an armchair going.
Oh, I need to see someone do that. Just take some kind of Warhammer figure and get a model computer desk from one. We saw a brilliant one at the show on Saturday. In fact,
Did we?
yeah. They'd modelled all kind of in office interiors, so you could put stuff in buildings.
Oh yeah.
So you could get a Warhammer goblin or something and put it in a chair at a computer desk under a
We've got to make that the new cliche. A troll under a bridge, just like typing away on a computer. Within Modern Railway says, I agree with Jenny. Why restrict yourself? Yeah, I mean, you look around here. I mean, I should get my Class 85 and 86 out at some point. I've got several Class 71s. I've got a Class 76. All of these are electric locos, and I just run them with impunity.
So what we got here from Josh's Railway Adventures says, Hi Jenny and Zoe. On the weekend of the 13th of August, I went to see my favourite tour which was the Midland Pullman, which was amazing seeing it, as I hoped it was going to have the Intercity one, where they put 43047, which was newly painted, done at Eastleigh. Okay? I'm assuming that if I press this link... Yes, here we go. So if I can bring this up, it's a short one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Making an internet troll in their mother's basement. Yeah, their mother's basement just happens to be located under this bridge.
But no, it's like there used to be the bus on a bridge. Let's make a new cliche of a troll under a bridge.
Press the button.
Button
Here we
is
go.
pressed. Oh, Iron Horse Railway says, I suggested putting trolls under your bridge diorama. Actually, we could do
Whoa,
that.
look how fast this is. So this is the same locomotive we saw earlier, isn't it?
Yeah,
Only from
yeah.
a different area.
I'm guessing it's still got the Intercity one at the other end.
Beep, beep.
Does anybody know what's up with the other blue Pullman one? Because I've been seeing...
He's got as close as he can.
Oh
to
no,
this
there
end.
it is. There it is.
And
It's
looking
back.
big.
Tis back.
That's actually really cool, the way he's got that close. Perfectly fine.
Within Model Railway says, I started with just buying LMS and LNER steam locos, but I diversified into Southern and GWR and diesels.
That's how you get on.
That's the way to
That's
do
how
it.
they get you.
Yeah. Ruben Ashwell says, love the blue Pullman. Still haven't seen it since December 2020.
It's a very eye-catching livery.
It is actually, yeah. And obviously it's based on the original blue Pullman, which was scrapped in the very early 1970s.
Thank you for showing that.
But to see the livery reappear on the HST, which arguably is what came from the blue Pullman, was that a lot of the experience went into the HST. It does really suit that livery. James Pett says, I'm very strict about the time periods and areas of my layout, but I have variety by having multiple layouts set in different areas and locations. That is another way of doing
it. So what we've got here is from Sarah Davis, who says, I did walk the length of the train taking a video, but apparently it didn't record. So I took this sat down when I heard the train power up.
I sympathise. I had that. On my Ireland trip, I had a camera filming the going onto the ferry in full, and it didn't record.
Yep, that's how it is sometimes. Okay, do you want to press the button?
Okay, let's go. Oh, with the white roofs, they look good actually.
They really do. It kind of works, doesn't it?
Yeah. And a fringe benefit in very, very hot, sunny weather, it helps.
We're starting to chug a bit.
Oh, are we? Right, I will redirect the airflow.
Yeah.
Naive Gauge asks, is anyone going to the N-Gauge International Exhibition in Warwick in a couple of weeks? I said the next thing that I'm going to be at is the 7... Oh no, well, we're doing the Rails of Sheffield Open Day, but... oh my word, Dongit's Mother Railway says, I recorded 1 hour and 15 minutes of video of me working on something, then heard my phone shut down. It corrupted the entire 11 gig video file. I had that with a Formula 1 Grand Prix. I used to record them to DVD, and the DVD player got power spiked just as it was closing the disc, and it meant that the entire recording was junked.
Yep.
I have never found a way to actually get that recording. Even though
is a bit of
it
an
should
issue.
just be on the disc. The only thing that
Yeah.
screwed up was the closing of the disc, but I couldn't retrieve it.
It's sometimes that's what happens. It's unfortunate, but yeah,
Mm.
as a vlogger who films something every day, I know your pain.
Yeah.
So next up we have from Tim's Model Railway in different videos a photograph. And
Okay,
we have
so
here
bringing that up.
It appears to be
Oh,
a
this is
visit
the-
from the
This is
the
the
Sodor gang.
yeah, the narrow gauge. So we've got Rusty there at the bottom with a coach, and then the blue and white I like. They're the when I say Talyllyn, well they are the Talyllyn coaches. But then we've got is that Scar Lowy or Rheneas?
I honestly can't see from here.
I think one of those is Peter Sam or Sir Han. Well, I like them. I really do like them.
Ron
Ron-
says he hears something derailing on the layout.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Some of the
We removed the naughty coach.
some of the track isn't the best, so things do wobble a bit.
Some of the track is noisy, just as track can be, but it's fine. Now, don't diss the track. The wheel back-to-backs on this coach are not what they should be. And actually, when you look at it from the side, you can see that we've got some really super shiny flanges just on that wheel there.
Yeah.
And what it means is I think that axle is ever so slightly wide to gauge, and that in turn is meaning that it is climbing the flange. So I do need to get a wheel back-to-back gauge. Now, I did go to Ellis Clark Trades. I couldn't find a 001. You could get a 7mm one, but not a 001.
So what we've got here from New Western Grove, I recorded the entirety of my first model railway show, and the camera I used managed to show the file, but my computer said it was corrupted. That is a slight codec issue. Your best bet is keep the original file just in case, and make a duplicate of it. Then run that duplicate through a video converter that will take it from one format to another. And you should be able to play it then, because it will take out whatever incompatibility there is. That's how we do it.
Yeah, Andy81E, I hear you there. Happens to me a lot. Trains can go around a layout hundreds of times, and all of a sudden a set of bogies derail.
Yep.
Normally when you leave the room for a moment, yeah, or you'll have noticed on the Monday Club, normally when I'm busy doing something. Yeah, Ham Shackleton, it was the DCC Concepts one I've been trying to get. But Richard Brighton, you keep forgetting to remind me that I need to buy one at the point that I'm actually buying stuff. Interesting. Melchester Model Railway says, I recently bought a back-to-back gauge from DCC Concepts on Amazon. I wasn't aware that they sold via Amazon. That would suggest that that's actually from one of their dealer network. Harry Sedgwick says number 1 Scar Lowy, number 2 Rheneas, number 4 Peter Sam, and number 5 Rusty. Valleys56XX says if you can open the video in a text editor, you can change the codec. Used to do it when I received bad raw files.
That's a great idea. Thank you for that.
Do you know how to do what they're suggesting?
I'm sure I could work it out.
So there'll just be a bit of the file where you can
That
just
tells it what the codec is.
right. Within Model Railway says, what class are those 2 blue diesels at the bottom of the layout? I
Those
think.
ones?
Well, no. Which camera is? You'll have to show me on the screen.
Okay, give me a second. I was about to play the next video, but
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh, they're class 07 shunters. They're Hellion 07 shunters. I've actually got 5 of them. I do have a thing for the 07 shunter. I am trying to ultimately get a full house of every single tops model of the 07 shunter.
Well, if you get a full house, you should be able to beat most hands then.
Although some of them never got tops numbers. There was no 07004, for example, or 07014, I think, didn't get a tops number
So
either.
this one is from Ollie's Trains Gaming, North Bay Railway in Scarborough.
Ooh.
That's a really good animation there on those plants.
I do love a ride online.
Looks rather real, doesn't it?
Haha. Ruben Ashwell says Sir Handel wasn't in that photo because he got banished to the Shadow Realm.
What's the issue? People saying Jeff Anderson all okay. What's up? Have we missed something? I'm going to scroll back and see what's going on. I don't see.
Don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay. I do know that J. Paul Anderson's video is coming up because I'm going through them in the order I got them.
Right.
That is really bright. My goodness. That was
Ooh.
lovely. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
It is always good to have a look at some ride-on ones. The different gauges. What's this? Phone dials? You've got a video about learning how to use a rotary phone.
I don't know how, why, or what.
And Real One says, I used to go on that train as a child. It's lovely to bring back memories like that, isn't it?
Well, you see, I used to go on the one at Porthcawl, but it's no more and hasn't been there for a long time. My mother used to go on it as a kid.
Okay, so what we've just had in... Edward Elric says he's just got this from his local model shop. The
Manor, the Daypole Manor, which we're doing a full review on for Wednesday's video, so do stay tuned for that.
So he'll be minding his manners.
Hey, they did make that joke as well. But yeah, it's a great locomotive actually. I was very, very pleased with it. Also looking forward to the Curascale version. So we've kind of ended up with head-to-head, two different versions coming to the market. Daypole have got theirs out first, and I'll be honest, being first to the market is worth a huge amount. There's Oxford Rail versus Hornby with the Adams Radial found, and then
the Terrier as well.
The Terrier,
the
Hornby got in there first by quite a long time, and the Genesis coaches, which we're still waiting on. And funnily enough,
what's happening with that?
I talked to formerly known the individual formerly known as Hatton's Dave, but he's now Ellis Clark Trains Dave. I hadn't realised he'd changed jobs. He now works for Ellis Clark Trains, but I did get a chance to ask him where the Genesis coaches were up to, and he said there's just been a lot of delays because the factories keep getting locked down.
Yeah, COVID has caused a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah,
it's got a lot to answer for.
I mean, it's the same reason all manufacturers have seen massive delays because of this.
Yeah.
Right.
So next up we have from George Langstaff. He says, hi Zoe, just a little video to enjoy with what you can convert to use on 00 gauge. Fernando made into an 060 runs much slower than an 040. I can hardly read that. Can you read it from there?
Fernando made into an 060 runs much slower than the 040 it was on. It's why I can't turn the dash and dash with high anyone until I work out how Hornby got the Coca-Cola locos to run slower.
Fair enough.
P.S. I have the Flying Thomas now, but unable to run on my layout as the drop-down wings catch things along the side of the track. A great pity, would have been fun to watch.
Unfortunately, some things are like that,
starting to
aren't they?
overheat a bit again.
Yeah.
So
here we are, George Langstaff. Let's have a look at what we've got. Okay, cool and soothe migraine advert again. They really have been listening in.
Yeah, it's I don't know how they do that on the computer.
Here we go. They haven't actually been listening in. It comes up a lot.
They've got a dinky little wagon.
Yeah.
Really dinky.
I love
wagon.
this layout. There's so much going
fun.
on.
David Scott remembers going on the Porthcawl Railway as well. I think it closed in something like 86.
Hey.
I never got to go through the tunnel at the Porthcawl Railway. When I was little, it was really in its dying years, and there only appeared to be one locomotive then. But I was so disappointed when we went on holiday to Porthcawl and it was gone one year.
I have to admit, I love this layout. There's so much on it. So every time you see a bit, it's like, oh, I haven't seen that before. Oh, I haven't seen that before. Love it.
Damien McKenna says, gotta go. Take care. Look, you take care.
Thanks for coming along. It's been lovely to see you.
Absolutely. And see you next week, hopefully.
So many Thomas things. That's amazing. That's one of the worst characters from the show, says Rupin Ashwell. Here we go. Let's go.
Speedy Gonzalez. Reba.
Beep, 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 beep.
Toot toot.
Yeah, I agree, Richard Swiderski. It's a fun layout. Yeah. Everyone's talking about China's strict COVID rules now.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have thought they can't keep doing that forever and ever, but they do seem to be trying to. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with their economy because of that.
Okay, yeah, we don't need it 3 times. So we don't need it 3 times. Oh, he's even got planes. Love it.
Ooh. Yeah, because you're supposed to be building me a Bristol Bulldog, so I can string that
I thought
up
it was a bullfighter.
No, it's Bristol Bulldog. Bullfighter's something different.
Alright. Well, I'll build it for you, just not right now, because I'm a bit busy right now.
Oh, controversial Worthington Model Railway. Kids need to learn the names of all the new Thomas characters. No, because Tramway Engines is where it ended. There are no books after Tramway Engines.
Jenny, I'm sorry, but people do like the new stuff. It's like, I understand why you say this, because let's face it, I hate the new He-Man. The CG Netflix He-Man, where Cringer is brave, is just wrong.
Yeah,
the clue's in the name.
Yeah.
But kids love it. Also, He-Man's got armor in the new one. He's the most powerful man in the universe. He doesn't need armor. But hey.
Do we have many more videos?
Yeah, a few.
Right.
Shall we keep going?
Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
So I just
always
get
a fun
into these
layout.
because it's fun.
Yeah, always a fun layout.
Thank you for sending that in, George. That's great.
And Jerry BVI, absolutely, yeah. China is also suffering extreme heat waves and power shortages. Business is told to cut back. Warbler Productions says of the new characters, my favourite is Mighty Mac, aka the Double Fairly.
I like the purple one.
Which one's that?
I have no idea. It's purple.
Sarah Davis says we used to video Thomas every day on VHS for my little brother. Got so sick of the music. Stop it! Don't get her started because she keeps doing the music and it's irritating.
Sarah Davis says, no, the new He-Man's amazing, just like the new Transformers and She-Ra. I will grant you that the new Transformers is phenomenal. They've actually got character this time round. It's not just a bunch of toy adverts. It's great. I watched an entire series of that and didn't realise it was a series. I thought it was just a film. I'd gone through the whole thing. It was that good. And the new She-Ra, the characterization, the fact that they actually have interesting plots. People change and develop as it goes on. It's great. It's like the Deep Space Nine of kids' cartoons. It's great. However, the new CGI He-Man is wrong. Ram Man isn't a 12-year-old girl. I don't care what people say. Cringer is not supposed to be brave. He's called Cringer for a reason. And He-Man doesn't need armor. The rest of it, not bad.
Skipsy's Train says, there's a new He-Man. You'll be telling me they've ruined Thomas the Tank Engine by turning it into CGI next.
Yes. So, what we've got next is Danish Takeover at Ormsthorpe Flyover from J. Paul Anderson.
Okay,
If
right.
you could
Bring
press the
that
button
up.
and do the honors. Now, this is a very interesting layout. I think we've seen a few from this before. And it's always nice to see what's coming up next.
Yes,
What
definitely.
type of locomotive is that?
Danish. Weren't you paying attention when you read it out?
No, I said, what
I
kind
do
of
like-
locomotive is it?
It's a Danish one.
Yes, that's
I
great.
do love the bridge. I'm always a big fan of bridges, but that camelback bridge really is impressive.
Oh, that is a very interesting looking.
Yeah, and you get a good sense of height as well.
I just love the shape. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I do like that bridge.
Elsmead says, I've been wondering why none of my videos have been appearing on the Monday Club. I was sending emails to the wrong address. Easily done.
That would do it.
I get emails sent to the wrong address all the time. There's a woman in Australia who has a similar name to me, who has been
I like the
buying a
gardens.
Lexus, which is very nice. It's like she's having a better life than I am.
Just make sure she's not doing it on your.
She's not doing it on my credit.
You have no credit. Oh, that's how you know she's not.
That's
doing
how
it.
I know. This is a very interesting.
And Dominic
yeah,
said,
you're
our
right.
Kickline correspondent says, and don't forget Hasbro's takeover of the Kickline franchise.
This is a very deep layout.
And
It goes
Andy
down.
81E
It's a proper
says,
sense of height.
if Carlsberg did model railways.
It would probably short out because liquids and electricity don't mix.
Hey, what do you like?
This is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the old car there.
Ooh, toot toot.
Beep,
I
beep.
like the little garden there with the palm trees.
Yeah, that is cool. That is very
But
cool.
would the palm trees grow there?
Thank you so much for sending that in. That is a really nice looking
Absolutely,
thing.
thank you
I
so
love
much.
that. Whatever type of locomotive that was, I love it. It was great. Sarah Davis says, I feel sorry for new Tesla owners. They don't even get an exhaust as standard.
No. But they do get a smug sense of self-satisfaction that ironically can be harnessed to power the car.
You've been watching The Simpsons again. Okay, we have a few left, but not many. Here's a model of a class 33 from Edward Elric.
Okay, bringing that up.
Not a bad looking
That's
model.
the Lima model. 30 quid, not too bad, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, they were quite a mainstay of the Lima fleet for many a year.
Is this standard for the yellow to go across the windows but not the
Yeah,
bottom?
it's a particular thing that the Class 33s had it,
Right.
Class 26s and 27s as
Right.
well had it.
It's,
it seems to have
it's
been a
certainly
Scottish
eye-catching.
thing. Seems to have been a Scottish thing.
Right.
Class 35s had something similar as well.
Right.
But there didn't appear to be too much of a reason or rhyme as to which got it and which didn't.
Probably which ones ever came into a certain repaint shop.
And
Thank
J.
you for
Paul
sending that in.
Anderson says that was a Danish State Railways P-Class Atlantic.
Right. Because it was a very nice looking one. So,
Alfonso La Pulsa says, is that 00 or HO? If we're talking about the Lima one on the screen, I believe that was 00, but the Danish models obviously would be HO.
okay, Melchester Model Railways has apparently captured an unwitting train crash.
Hey, what?
So if you
Alright, is this a model?
find out in a second, I think it is.
That's actually a really good angle and lighting, because at first glance I thought
If you
that
could
was...
print.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I wouldn't have shown a real crash.
No. That is actually a really good angle with that
Melchester
camera.
does really good video.
Oh, 55011. I've got that one. If that's the Acura scale one, that's the one that I've got as well. Valley's 56XX says, I think Lima did both HO and 00 versions.
Right.
Nice blue-grey coaches. And also scale speed. Samuel Ives says, what do you mean when you talk about tops numbers, and what brand was that Chilean locomotive? I believe the Chilean locomotive may well have been Lima, but tops numbers, they're the numbers on the side. So that one's
This is
got
a-
55011.
There's steam coming out as well.
Smoke.
I'm liking this. It's got a very interesting angle here. It's kind of a chase cam, but kind of not. That is a really interesting angle. Makes the train look huge and powerful.
Yeah. So is it going to jump the tracks and say, oh, I do like the point rodding. Nice
That is really nice.
modelling of the
yeah.
point rodding.
Oh, it's picking up steam.
I think you need a poke.
I'm just doing it to annoy you.
Yeah, you are.
Stop making my belly wobble like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, here we go, here we go. Beep, beep. I love the way his CG added steam stops when it goes under the bridge.
Yeah.
It's very well done.
I like the track, the ballasting, and like this like strip of like parched grass in between.
The
and
colours are so good.
And we've got all that point rodding. Really does work well.
You don't put a lot of point rodding down, do you?
I don't put any down.
Yeah. Why not?
Fiddly. I built the layout, but yes.
Oh, there's the water tower as well. Nice. This is a really nice layout.
Yeah, always is, and get some great chase videos on it as well. Oh, bridge.
Oh, the speed.
Do love a good bridge. It's a big layout as well when you look at it.
It's nice to see a tour of it.
That is nice.
Real sense of depth on the background there.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Whoa.
Ooh.
Nicely done CG
That's not
there.
right.
I don't think...
I don't think that was meant to happen.
Yeah, I don't think you wanted to do that. Here it comes.
So it basically jumped the track.
Ooh, here we go.
Is there something stuck underneath? I'm sure I saw something moving underneath.
Quite possibly, yeah.
And it's...
And then it hits the point.
It's the frog. It's might want to check your wheel back to backs. It's your flange has just hit the V of the frog there, I think. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
That was a really well made video.
I'm glad that nothing got damaged there, because obviously the Curascale Deltics aren't the cheapest.
No,
although you do get a lot for your money.
Yes.
When I say they're not the cheapest, they are actually great value for money, but it's still a lot of money.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that.
So,
okay, we've got time for one more.
And how many more have we got?
One.
Oh, well, there we are. So we're going to get up to date. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says, is that the dreaded bogey chains falling off? 9-horse railways? Yes, I think it is in a Curascale Deltic. Yeah, the smoke and the dust and stuff is computer generated.
Oh, Aylesmead, the video that you've sent in, we showed at the start of the
yes,
the show.
We did show this at the beginning.
So that you sent it in, but yeah, thank you for sending that in again. We did show it earlier though.
David Scott suggests it could be the body riding up on the surface-mounted point motor.
Could be.
I don't think they don't normally have an issue with that.
But yeah, thank you so much for sending those in, guys. So it appears that we have now got to the end of the backlog. We've had a good night.
Yes, we have. Yeah. So, so just a reminder of today's news. We have had announcements from Daypol that they're doing the 14-ton Air Ministry tanker. You're looking around there like you...
It sounded like it was derailing, but it's not.
No, it's over the point work. 14-ton Air Ministry tanker in O gauge has been announced. They've shown some nice CADs. We've also got the Curascale Manor is coming through nicely to the shops. We've got a full review of that thanks to... did I say Curascale? I meant Daypol. The Daypol Manor has come through. The Curascale one, I believe, is due either later this year or Q1 next year. But the Daypol ones are coming through. We've got a full review of that on the Wednesday this week video. We've got a full review of the all-new DCC concepts. Mimic building lighting kits for Friday. Really excited by them. I really do like them. So do look out for that. We also have had Hellion sharing the 00 gauge O2 diesel shunter livery renders, and what surprised me is they've not just done the same liveries that they're doing in O gauge. There's some slight differences there. I was a little bit disappointed, it must be said, that O2 005 in that What If proper full BR blue livery has not been repeated in 00. Instead, I'm going to have to make do with O2 004, but in rail green as a BR green. Although I believe that O2 003 and O2 001 both got tops numbers, but the only one that carried a rendition of rail blue was O2 003, and that was a post selling off from BR repaint when it worked at Pensnett Trading Estate, so not strictly accurate. But anyway, look, it's been really great to catch you all, and there's a sneeze brewing. Hold on. Oh. Sorry about that.
No, you're not. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and I'm going to make sure that Jenny gets to bed now so that she can recover.
I do still feel a bit rough, but all those tablets and the ice lollipop have really helped.
Excellent.
So look, you guys take great care of yourself. Thank you for coming. Thanks as well, George Botterini, very generously donated on the super chat. And
as the final thing,
don't forget to like and share. Some of you
no.
haven't liked and shared.
That's not what I was going to say. As the final thing, Harry Sedgwick, happy birthday for tomorrow. So, happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too.
Happy birthday.
We're going to do the funny jokes.
Yeah. But until next time, you guys take great care of yourself. Take care, and bye for now.
Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye. The train now departing is the 2102 service to Bolton Trinity Road, stopping at Grove Street Yard, Mineth Tatis, Tatis Newith, Eindhoven, Philadelphia somehow. Then on to Bolton Trinity Road. That is the 2102 service to Bolton Trinity Road.
And thank you very much to Flymo Chairman 1, who's very generously donated £5 on the super chat. I just slipped that in right at the end, but thank you so much for that. Very generous of you.
Thank you. If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Good night.
Take care, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.